Wow, that took a lot less time than yesterday. Okay. I've already heard from one of our adoring fans that it's a little grainy and that you can't see us very well. Well, that's just too bad because this is like the best option right now because I can basically record and upload at the same time instead of trying to have to wait, you know, I don't know, 10 hours for the upload of one video to go through. So, video or no video. that's basically that's basically the option right now. So, yeah, as long as you can hear me, that's all that matters. At least at this point. When I need it to be pretty, I will go. I'll make the effort and find the time. Okay. So now that I got that out of the way, so how was your day? Day
All right.
6. All right.
How's your day?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Except I almost set the villa on fire. My Fitbit charger. I don't know if you can really tell, but those magnets right there are not supposed to be exposed. It just completely melted. I'll upload a picture or something later in better quality so you can see really how bad it is. Um, like to the extent that part of that is actually melted onto the Fitbit strap. But luckily the Fitbit still works.
We both smelled it and we are like, what is burning?
We're trying to figure it out. And thankfully so they have like one of those the little slot things where you put your key card in so that way the electricity works, right? And so luckily we had taken that out when we went to our treatment. I don't know what the hell that noise is. Okay, I don't know. Anyway,
We'll get around to it.
Yeah, that's not a bug.
No.
Okay, there's some sort of new peculiar noise in our villa and we're not quite sure what it is, and it happens randomly and it's kind of like a loud sound, and it woke me up last night.
Clicking noise.
Yeah. Anyway, so for the lights and everything, the electricity work, you have to slide your card in there to make it stay on, right? And so luckily we did take that out before we went to treatment, because otherwise we probably would have literally burned down the villa, because we came back in and put the thing in and then we're like, something smells bad. And so then I walked over to where I had my Fitbit and everything. I was like, oh, I need to put that back on. And then I was like, oh, why is it so hot? Kind of burnt myself a little bit. And it was like, the charger part was all melted, and it like had just started to look like it was about to like ignite. So literally almost set the thing on fire today. So adventures of Ashley and Emily in India. Who let us out? Yeah. And so then on top of that, later in the day, Emily was taking a shower, and so I had already taken my shower, and so I wanted to go find Ani, one of the guys that is like basically head of like reception and everything, and he tries to basically make sure that we have everything we need, and if there's anything that we need help with, he's our man. So I decided I was going to go find him. So I proceed to lock the door because I figured Emily doesn't want anybody just walking into the villa, especially since it could be like the cleaning people, or somebody trying to fix the internet, or somebody spraying for bugs, or
filling the water pitcher.
Yeah, filling the water pitcher. Like there's lots of people that come in and out of the villa. And so, at least if the door's locked, then, she has a little bit of time to be like, hey, don't come in. Well, funny thing is, I went down to the office and Ani wasn't there, but there was another lady there that was able to help me. And so I sat with her for some time. And what happened on your side?
So I get out of the shower, get dressed, come out into, out of the bathroom, and I'm like, where is Ashley? So I go to try to go out to the porch, and the door is locked. I can't get out. of the building. Now you see, I'm like, wow, that's great, but she already tried to set the house on fire today. So I didn't know where my fire exit was, if I needed to get out again,
or her fire extinguisher.
Yeah, I don't think we have a fire extinguisher. We should probably ask for one. I was just like, all right,
he's gonna be like, why do you need a fire extinguisher?
That's cool.
Just in case.
So I go over to our big old picture window situation, and I look out, and Ani is right next door chatting with the guy that's in the villa attached to us. And so I kind of opened up the window, and I discovered the window slides fully open. And it's a big ass window. So I proceed to step out onto the porch.
Through the window.
I'm in pants and a t-shirt, and I had my hair wrapped up in a towel because I just got out of the shower and my hair was still wet. And Ani kind of looked over at me, but he's very well trained, so he kept his conversation, waited till it had an end, and then came over and was like, are you okay? Is everything okay? I just asked him, have you seen my sister? She locked me in the house.
So apparently,
no, I haven't seen her. We can get someone to unlock it. And there was a guy with Ani, and he started calling someone to come unlock the door. And I was like, no, it's fine. She'll be back eventually. Thank you, though. And I proceeded to climb back in through the window, shut the window, and lock it. And they both just looked at each other. And then walked away.
So now this isn't like a normal door situation that we have at home, okay? So there is a keyhole on the outside and there's a keyhole on the inside. There's not a little lock that you can flip
look through the keyhole.
Yeah, you totally can. The keyhole is essentially your peephole in the store. So we are usually together. So we didn't really, didn't think twice about it. And we only have one key. So I didn't realize that I was locking her in. Good to know.
To set it on fire. Then locks me in the building.
Set it on fire. Yeah. Burning down the house.
Ashley started the fire.
Okay. I thought of something today. Dad, if you're listening, it's warm outside here, and they have us drink warm water. AJ, I didn't say hot water. I said warm water.
It's like lukewarm bath water. That's the temperature.
Yeah, and sometimes the taste.
Yeah.
Like that's if it's the medicated bath water.
That's just hot.
It might actually wasn't bad.
Today wasn't, but we don't know how long it was out there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, what else was I gonna say?
They leave us our medicated water on our patio when we're not here.
Yeah, we have a little table, and they deliver our medicine to us, whatever medicine we can take here, and not that we don't. There's some medicine that we take at the restaurant just before or after eating. But a lot of our stuff is just delivered to our front porch. So one of the other things I wanted to discuss is that I really have enjoyed the I guess the actual hospital process here, because we actually have, we have the daily treatments and we have a daily consultation with the doctor. So the doctor knows, and I've been really good about taking notes on everything. So I have a whole thing. I'm like, okay, so this is what happened. Like if we had a headache or, anything, they want to know, how we're doing and keep up with that, and then like make adjustments. And so it's so nice to have doctors that actually listen to you and communicate with you and believe you. I mean, it's amazing. Like it's not like, um back home in the US where they're just like, "Oh, well, this is what you need, this and this." And then if you say, "Oh, but I've got this thing too," or "I want you to look at this," and they're like, "Oh, that's fine." No, that's not here. They're like, we'll take care of it, or and this is what we're going to do, and this is the plan, and let's see how this goes, and let me know how you feel tomorrow, and that sort of thing. Or if something comes up, there's been times that, like, in the middle of the day, that we're something came up, and so we immediately just pick up the phone and call the doctor, and they come to us immediately. It's phenomenal. It's like nothing I've ever heard of before or ever experienced before. Like it's amazing. Wouldn't you say? Anything
Yeah.
else you want to add?
No.
No? Okay. Um okay, I'll do this last, I think, maybe.
Okay.
Or should I not? Maybe I should leave it on a high note.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we'll go ahead and talk about we did get our test results back today, and we went over those with the doctor. Let me find my notes on that. Do you remember what he said for you? Oh, here, yeah.
Oh yeah. So he said that there was a small cyst in my ovary. And then
But it,
and it's fine, and it's supposed to be reversible with just like changes in lifestyle.
mhm.
And then also for my liver, there's apparently a change in the texture. But both are reversible, and so it's just focusing on like metabolism and everything. And he said it's fine, we'll fix it, no problem.
Yeah, yeah. And then he said that it can be maintained with lifestyle changes afterwards. So it's, you know, as long as we basically, or she follows the doctor's guidance, then she should be good. But I guess apparently the liver texture it changes when the liver is under too much stress. Um, ooh, and this is an exciting part for us. Our blood work showed that our thyroid is fine and normal. It is happy, and that is for both of us. So we were super excited about that. Um, as for me, I do still have that big cyst on my ovary, and I think he said I have a couple others, and I also apparently have PCOS. Um, and then and on top of that, apparently my intestinal wall is sticking to my uterus. So I guess that explains some of my discomfort. So, but he seems to think that we're gonna, take care of it, and it shouldn't be a problem, and so that's good. I'm just like, all right, let's do it, doctor. I got you. You got me. I got you. Let's go. And then he said that my gallbladder, I didn't have any gallstones, but it does have sludge and polyps. And he said that it's related to fat metabolism as well. Um, but again, he said all of this we should be able to overcome no problem with lifestyle change. So that's good news. That's what we're here for. And it's like, you know, so somebody else had asked me, because it was funny. I've had so many people ask me, "Oh, did you guys go out in the city the other day? Like, where did you go?" They're like looking at like we did something fun. I was like, we went to another hospital to get an ultrasound," and they're like, "Oh," I'm like, "Yeah," but we still had fun. I didn't tell them that, but we did.
We entertained ourselves.
Yeah, we're pretty good at that. And I mean, it was just exciting I was excited for you to be out and see some of the city.
Out in the world.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I told a couple of the ladies that I talked to today, that the doctor that they said that I have PCOS in there, so they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I'm like, you know what? It's okay. If I'm gonna find out that kind of information, I'd much rather find it out here than find out like back home in the U.S. and then be like, "Oh, well, that's just too bad," or "Here's some pills that you can take that should hopefully make you feel better," or "But here's the list of the side effects, and by the way, it could kill you." So yeah, no, much rather be here.
And that'll be $3,000 every month for the rest of your life.
Yeah, exactly. Arm and a leg and a firstborn child. Yeah. No, thank you. Hard pass. Okay. Wait. What did I
Go
do?
back.
Back this way? Yes. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so now that is out of the way, we did that. Today, what did we do today?
We went to dance therapy.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
They played some Kesha.
But it was like a remix Indian version.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
It was fun.
And that guy, what is he part of? Do you know, like,
He's in charge of something.
He is in charge of something. He's one of the official guys. I think everybody was kind of surprised that he was the one that was leading the dance. But then at the same time, we had a dinner show the other night. They did a show for us. It was really cute, and we recorded some of it, but I'm just not sure if I'll have to ask permission to be able to post it. But friends and family at home, I have it on my phone, and so I'm happy to show you. But it was really cool because he ended up dressing up in like this like old traditional costume, and it was for like some sort of like celebrating something, and so he did like this dance, and he like it was like a full,
like a huge headdress.
Yeah, huge. And it was all decked out, and it was predominantly red, and then it had like different sequin stuff things on it, and it was pretty fantastic. And
he also brought out fire.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. But that was not at the dance therapy. That was at the show. So he was the one that led the dance therapy.
And so he had us like stand in a circle and like just follow his dance. It was just like follow the leader.
Yeah. Except that you didn't have to, try to pay attention to whether or not you're supposed to follow him. You were just supposed to follow him.
Yeah. But also, if you did your own thing, that was okay too.
Yeah. Whatever the vibe was. Emily and I have decided that at some point we're going to take over the yoga hut and have our own dance class. If you're not brave for Cotton Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Maybe we'll get them to teach them how to do some two-stepping.
Maybe.
That'd be funny. Oh, you want to tell everybody about your new medicine?
Oh, I got a new medicine today. I'm supposed to take it after lunch. I didn't take it after lunch. They came to the door and dropped it off for me. And so we got our medicine in these little brown, like, paper
pill bag
things, and they like staple it and write your name on it and your room number and all that. So I opened it up, and typically like there are capsules in like some sort of container that you,
pardon the earthquake,
that you like open up and take them out. But no, these were just straight up in there. There were 3 of them. They were black, and I pulled them out, and they were kind of gummy. It was weird. But I didn't know if I was supposed to chew them or if I was supposed to swallow them or what. They gave me no instructions. So I was sitting at the desk where we have our water and everything, and I threw one in my mouth, and it tasted like charcoal and dirt and some sort of bad herb, and yeah, it wasn't great. So I took a swig of water, and I didn't chew them. They are gummy though, so I don't know if I was supposed to, but I took them all with water. I wasn't gonna. If I had to chew them, I would not be able to take it. If they want me to chew them, I decided that they need to put it in like a pill pocket, like you would for a dog. That's the only way I might possibly be able to take it.
Maybe cover it in cheese.
Maybe. They got white cheddar? Maybe I'll consider. I'm going into cheese withdrawals. This is the longest I've ever been without cheese.
They actually still haven't given us paneer. Not sure why.
Yeah, we asked.
Yeah. And
Still
they
no
said,
paneer.
we can try it, no problem. We didn't
So
get
maybe
try it
we'll
yet.
harass the doctor some more. I see them daily.
We
Might
can
as well.
add it to the list.
Yeah.
Excuse me, doctor. Doctor. Okay. Do you know what that new medicine was for? Do you remember?
No idea. I think it's for my liver.
Oh, yeah. That's part of her liver treatment. So like literally today they told us, about the results that we got from the test that we did yesterday, and they're already adjusting her medicine. So like, how awesome is that?
And we had our consultation at noon.
Yeah.
And our lunch was at 12:30.
Yeah.
So they came here at like 1:30 giving me the medicine that I was supposed to take after my meal.
Yeah. Like, how awesome is that? Oh, you want to tell them about your...
So the doctor said that because they did the nasal treatment for me, and so she wanted to know how it was going. And like in the mornings, I've been able to wake up and breathe, but then by midday, I get a little stuffy.
But they're not doing the nasal treatments anymore.
But they're not doing it anymore. So they brought me what I call a humidifier.
Well, even the doctor initially had said
the
humidifier.
Doctor said humidifier, that they would drop one off for me. And I was like, okay, cool. And she's like, use it once to twice a day. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So I could not get it to work. Ashley couldn't get it to work. We tried multiple plugs. This thing doesn't have an on-off button. Like we tried.
Like this thing is not complicated. Like it's got the water container, it's got the little lid, and it's got the thing that you stick your face in.
Yeah.
And the cord that attaches to the wall. That's it.
So we were trying to figure it out. And so then I called the front desk and I said, hey, the doctor gave us a humidifier and we can't get it to work. And they said, oh, we'll send someone. So someone from housekeeping pulls up and they're like, where's the humidifier? I was like, yeah, come in. And I show her the humidifier and she looks confused. And then she's trying to figure it out. She can't figure it out either. And she was like, I'll send someone. I'm like, okay, cool. And she left. And then Ani comes up later and was like, hey, did anyone come and fix it? And I was like, some lady from housekeeping did, like, but she tried, couldn't get it. And so he came in and looked at it and was like, this isn't a humidifier. And I was like, huh? He was like, the steamer. I was like, steamer?
We're like, to do your clothes?
So then he played with it and was like, okay, let me take it and I'll bring you back a different one because this one's broken. And I was like, okay, cool. And he also tried multiple plugs. He tried everything we tried. And I was like, dude, I already tried it, but go for it. If you think you can get it to work, go for it. So we took it back. They got it to work.